the guy behind this blog, he mapped out a whole bunch of these DVRs using Shodan, everybody's favorite tool.
Oh, okay.
The web server calls itself Cross Web Server, which is pretty easy to search for on port 8000. And he started looking into the web interface, found out that it was, the one he was looking at particular was an Israeli brand, was actually, the hardware and firmware behind it was from China. Not too many surprises there. They found a remote code command injection bug by looking through the firmware, which is a pretty popular way of finding bugs these days and kind of fun to do. And then he actually provides the the proof of concept. Getting POC and POS and all my acronyms in my head right now. But then he took a look at to see who else was, what other brands might be affected. And it turns out there are about 70, more than 70 different brands of DVR that are essentially the same product, white labeled.
Yeah, I've noticed that there is like this OEM stuff going on with these DVR security camera systems where it's like one manufacturer and then there's a whole bunch of vendors that kind of stamp their own label on it, but really the underlying stuff is the same essentially.
Yep, so the bug apparently affects all of them. So the one company behind all of it is apparently this TVT company out of China. The guy behind the blog, Kerner, he told them about the bug, waited, no response, and so he released it online. So I think the big question with this sort of a situation is when you've got 70 different companies and 70 different points of contact for customers, what do you do when you find a bug in the product? I mean, is TVT responsible for pushing patches to everybody who's white labeling their products? Is this something that each vendor is going to handle separately on their own? I mean, how do you go ahead and try and fix a bug like this? It seems like a pretty massive undertaking.